see the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. He gets it in there. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Williams, that's good.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Bridges. Hart, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons. That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
To Brunson. Pass to Towns. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. They lead by 4.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. On deep, Brunson cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
High post Vucevic. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Pass to Anunoby. Over White. That's short off the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Giddey with it. Brunson picks him up. Williams with a clean look. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 3. Some nice passing by New York here. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now the Bulls with it. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pass to Hart. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got 5 now.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Giddey. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Count it, good.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Thompson with it. Defended by Giddey. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hart. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Buzelis, no one around him. And again, no good by Chicago. Knicks trailed by 4. For 3, Bridges. Vucevic with the rebound. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Pass to Payne. And here is Achua. From past the arc. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls out front. They lead by 5.
The Knicks, 13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's McBride. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And talking about the Knicks, G.A., do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. Inside. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 8. Down low. Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
The kick out to Williams. White. Pass to Giddey. 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And New York making a change here.
Number 32.
Knicks trailed by 6. To the wing on the left. Bridges outside. Back to Achua. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Buzelis grabs the board. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls leading by 6.
Number 11. Jalen.
Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. Count that one. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Fires the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Giddey's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. From deep, Brunson. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Buries the long-range jumper.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
They get it back. Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Giddey, no good. Knicks trailed by 17 and stolen by Williams. Vucevic with it, now guarded by Towns. Back to Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Towns. Here's Achua. Now McBride. White covering. No good on the 3. Takes it off the glass. White's got 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Knicks trailed by 21. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Collins. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Knicks with possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now, here's Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. For 3, Smith connects from three-point range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls leading by 23. Ball no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Collins grabs the miss. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. They need this. He can't hit that time. And here's Smith. Kicks it out to Terry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Terry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Smith. A three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Brunson right side. Now here's Achua. Bridges outside. Back to Achua. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Pass to Collins. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Here's Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's deflected. They could use a bucket. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Achua. New York moving the ball around. For 3, Bridges.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Left side, Collins. Pass to Huerter. And he makes good on the layup.
Known for being a scorer, Huerter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Bridges attacking. It's tipped. Here's Ball. And then Ball slams it in.
And the bench going wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Achua. From deep, Brunson. It's all in by the Bulls. To the paint. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Brunson, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
The Bulls.
It's the Bulls
62.
ending the third quarter.
26.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now the Bulls with it. Pass to Miller. Here's Phillips. Second chance shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Payne looking around. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
To the inside, Phillips. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Payne. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Chicago. Pass to Liddell. Here's Horton Tucker. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Launches a three, and McBride gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Liddell, defended by McBride. And it's Carter missing. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Here's Liddell. Back to Horton Tucker. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by New York. Over in the corner, McBride. Right side Robinson. Back to Towns. Pass to Payne. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Carter outside. Miller with a wide open look. And the Bulls with another miss. New York with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Towns wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
And Towns drops them both. Here's Miller. Pass to Horton Tucker. Carter outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From outside the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Horton Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anunoby has the open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Lets it fly, and it falls over the rim and in. Carter's got his first basket.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
No good with the triple. And here are the Knicks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Josh Giddey.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Towns for three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And at 7 feet tall, it is tough guarding Towns, especially when he's making shots like that. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Miller, no luck. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's good.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Horton Tucker. Offline with his three. Puts up a deep three. Brunson, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little